And we are live. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome to my torture chamber. Well, that is if I ever get anything. Here we go. Geez, icon points. Jesus. Oh. There we go. Let's see. I'll show off some of my vehicles. Alright, so we have the Corvette. The Harley Davidson with the Confederate flag, because yes. The, I'm probably going to change this considering I do like the regular looking Impala compared to that. We have this thing. And I also have, give me just one second. I have this lovely Camaro RS. I have the DeLorean, the Chief Dark Horse, very nice looking bike by the way. I have the Audi TT RS Coupe, the Camaro Z28. That is a very nice color. I don't care what anyone says. The Street Glide Harley Davidson. I'm going to someone else used this account before I did, so that's got to change. But I do like the thing on it, so I'm going to keep that. That's going to change as well. Indian Scout, decent bike-ish. Mustang Shelby, decent looking car. The Hub one. The Vanquish Aston Martin. The Dodge Challenger RT. The Combi. Jeep Wrangler. I don't have a lot of vehicles. I'm planning on getting a touring car next, so I'm going to be probably just grinding myself away. Someone on here liked Fortnite. That's why that's on here, I promise. It's not because I like Fortnite, because I guarantee you I hate Fortnite. Fortnite is not, in any means, a fun game, in my opinion. But I figured I could use this chance to, see, that's a 17-minute drive, 58 minutes, 21 minutes, ooh. 18 minutes, we'll do this one. I'm trying to actually level up a few cars as well, so I'll probably be using the crappiest vehicle I have. So give me just a second. There we go. Makes things a little bit easier. But yeah, let's see, what's some stuff going on that I could talk about?
3, 2, 1.
I don't know, I'll figure it out. Anyway, yes, this is not a very fast vehicle. Actually, this is actually kind of funny because a friend of mine, I think it's a Fiat, pretty sure it is. A friend of mine made a little funny joke one time, and it's kind of stuck. He used to nickname me Fix It Again Tony, so needless to say, it was Fiat, and that name has kind of stuck with me for quite a while. But if you don't mind, don't call me that. I would prefer to be called Wolf if at all possible. Oh my Jesus, this is gonna take forever. But we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk, hang out. By the way, ignore the blue interior. Remember, the person that used this account liked blue a little too much. But anyway, yeah. Vehicle has blue in it for some reason. I gotta admit, the interior is not that bad looking on this vehicle. Like, I am 6'4", so I know I couldn't fit in one of these, but at least not have freaking pains. But I figured, why not have a little bit of fun, drive around, explore everything in apparently the snow. I don't know why there's snow here. Apparently whoever made this likes the snow, so we're going to stick with it and keep going. So. Oh great, my TV's going to cut off in 30 seconds. Don't need that. That would be horrible trying to drive without the screen. I'm pretty sure that COVID messed up my lungs when I had it, because ever since then I haven't felt the same at all, so yeah. Oh boy, here we go. Ow! I thought that was a turn. Ah! That's a car. Also, for everyone's information, I know you guys are going to watch this later. So for everyone's information, I am still planning on getting the headset. It's just going to have to be postponed until next week, not this week like I had hoped. So hopefully Wednesday of next week I will be able to get headsets, Bluetooth for my PC, or my, not my PC, my laptop, and I will charge them up. I will see if they work, and if they don't, I'll let you guys know. If they do, you guys will know because you will hear me stream, and for the first time ever, you guys will get to hear me talk while streaming off of my laptop. So, just so you guys know. I've already got a few games lined up also that I'm going to purchase, but I want to hold, well actually I'll probably purchase them on the Wednesday so that hopefully the headphones, if they work, will work, and if they do, they will be ready. Just so everyone knows, the Fears to Fathom, I have decided I'm going to purchase it because someone has requested for me to do scary games, and if I had a camera I would set it up so you guys could see my reaction, but if y'all stay in the streams and everything, y'all will be able to hear my reaction anyway, but y'all are going to be probably wishing y'all could see my face, because I'll tell you this much, I jump pretty easily. So those scary games are probably going to be entertaining for some people. And if they are, I hope so. I hope you enjoy it. But other than that, I can probably go and look. But as far as I know, that is the only thing that I have planned. I know I have a few other games in there. I think I got like a werewolf hunting game. It's a first-person shooter and all. I have that, and I also have, I think, another werewolf game of some sort in there as well, or a wolf game. Excuse me, it's a wolf game. And then the Fears to Fathom stuff will be in the thing that I purchased the week after that. Phasmophobia will be the game that I purchased the week next week, as well as the headsets, hopefully. So just so you guys know what to expect, that is what I'm going to be getting. So including that, the other games that I will be using are BeamNG, possibly BeamNP. I will also play Stormworks, Brick Rigs. What other games do I have now? American Truck Simulator will be something that will be big on the channel, I think. Railroader and Railroads Online. Those will be more or less games if you just want to listen to me talk. Same with Crew 2. But I'm hoping that everyone will enjoy the new games instead of having to deal with watching me play War Thunder and Red Dead Redemption all the time. I have other games for my PS4, but I will let everyone know, come tax time, the plan is to go on ahead and purchase a PS5. So the PS4, any streams, if the headphones work, any streams for a while will be from the laptop until I get War Thunder moved over to the external drive that I have, and I'm going to see before I do it, but I'm going to see about if it will connect over to the PS5, and if it does, the external drive will have War Thunder on it. I will transfer War Thunder onto the PS5 with all the saved data and everything along with my account, and I don't know how long that will take, so we will see. I am planning on getting a PS5 with a disc drive so that hopefully we don't have to worry about having to buy everything digitally, because I'm sorry, but I forget passwords really easily, so I like having a disc. Red Dead Redemption, of course, will... If I can get a copy of Red Dead Redemption for my PS5, I will try to purchase one so that we can do Red Dead online. But if there is not a copy, it will remain on my PS4. I want everyone to know I am not replacing the PS4. The PS4 will most likely still be used for certain games that I cannot purchase for the PS5. So it will probably sit on my shelf, and if there is ever a time that anyone wants to watch me play a game that I only have on the PS4, you can let me know on a post that I make, and if I cannot get it for the PS5, which I probably won't try, I will probably boot up the PS4 and you guys will get to watch me play on the PS4 again. Now everyone needs to know, the PS5 is not cheap. $500 is not cheap. But I will let everyone know, according to what I've heard, the PS4 Pro is $700, making it the most expensive gaming console to ever exist. So just so everyone knows, there is that. I'm not planning on getting the PS4 Pro, because from what I understand, even though it's got all the newfangled stuff in it, it doesn't operate any differently than the other PS5s. I was saying PS4 the whole time, I'm willing to bet. So PS5 Pro is a very horrible game from what I understand. So, or a game system. But I want everyone to know, because I'm doing different games does not mean that I'm going to change anything about what I already do. I'm not going to be like a lot of YouTubers that you see out here, and just because a stream or a video from a game that they've played for quite a while, like Gary's Mod for instance, I have that as well, but I don't know how to operate it, so unfortunately I won't be playing it. But I might play it in like one stream just to show off the cool skins that I have. But anyway, I've seen a YouTuber, his name's Komodo Gaming. He used to do a lot of Gary's Mod, and because it stopped doing well on him and his friend's channel, they stopped playing it. And I will admit it upset me quite a deal, because that was actually one of the most fun things that he played that I still enjoy watching. I do from time to time go on my YouTube, go to that playlist, and watch. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, he does it on his second channel now. I'm aware he does it on his second channel now, but again, he doesn't do it very often. Gary's Mod was that one game that I actually looked forward to watching. I will say this, I still watch Komodo, but even though I'm subscribed to Beautiful OB, Brandon, and Spy Cakes, I still watch Komodo the most because he was the first YouTuber out of the 4 that I found. He's always going to hold a special place in my heart. And if Komodo Gaming ever watches this, which I doubt he ever will, I want him to know that he is one of my favorite YouTubers. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, I love Mr. Beast. I have a very, very strict and a very harsh opinion on Mr. Beast, which is why I try to keep it to myself. But my opinion is as such. I think Mr. Beast is a liar, and I think that he is doing everything that he does for the wrong reason. Now, me being a religious and a biblical person, when I say biblical, I mean I follow the Bible. I've read, and actually me and my Sunday school, my Bible study class, excuse me, we did a Bible study on 1 Corinthians. I don't remember what chapter, but in it, the one who wrote it, I believe, was Paul. Paul talks about the fact that if you're going to do something nice, do it anonymously. In other words, if you're going to do something nice for people, you don't seek recognition for it. You don't go and make a video, I just saved or gave 100 people their vision back. Okay, that's something you should have kept to yourself. Mr. Beast, in my opinion, he does what he does simply for recognition. Now, for all I know, the guy could have been starved of affection when he was a child. I don't know. But I will put it this way. He had a chance to go to college, and he decided that he didn't want to. Instead, he wanted to become what he is. And while he makes more money doing what he does now, I think he would have been a lot more useful to the world going to college and doing whatever it was he was going to do. Because if I'm being honest, I don't find any of his videos entertaining anymore. His earlier videos where Chris wasn't a girl and everything was normal and it wasn't done simply because it's what's politically correct now, I think his older videos were better. But apparently, according to some people, there have been accusations, and people are starting to find out that he's not the person that people thought he was. So that is actually something that I find very interesting, and it's about time that people found out that he's not who he says he is, in my opinion. Now, I don't see myself ever getting to a point to where you know, I'm gonna compete with him in any way. Give me just a second. Anyway, I don't think that Mr. Beast will ever be a competitor of mine. I don't really care what Mr. Beast does. Hey, big dog, what's up? Hi. You're good. Sure, man, come on. I need somebody else to talk to other than chat, because chat's kind of being silent. Anyway. Bro, no. Nah, they are silent but deadly. Rat had to go to bed. She got tired and left. She was like the only one that was actually staying constantly. And always, I will say this, and I know the stream can hear this, and I want them to hear this. Matter of fact, I want Rat to hear this. Rat is the only one that I can actually depend on to at least come to my videos and my streams and watch them through the entirety, at least until she gets too tired to where she physically can't, and I appreciate that. I mean, I know you watch my Red Dead streams, right? So, I mean, yeah, you do the same. But Rat helps out a lot because she's active in the chat and she gets everyone else active in the chat too, so it helps out a lot. I find that a lot of people, they just come in and they watch and they're bored to death, and then they get bored and then they leave, and it pisses me off a little bit. But I'm gonna go on ahead and let you know exactly what I told the chat. I made the announcement on the channel that I was possibly going to be getting a headset this week, or ordering one. It's going to be postponed until next Wednesday. It's a Bluetooth headset that's hopefully going to hook up to my laptop and it'll work. So if it works, then I will start playing other games on the channel instead of the stuff that I normally play. I mean, I'm still going to play the normal stuff, but, you know, I might actually play some Red Dead Redemption. I don't know. It's fun. I love the story mode, though. Like, Arthur Morgan should be an online character that you can play as. I feel like that's one of the things that really makes me mad about the, Dude, why'd I slow down? Am I climbing up a hill? I think I am. I'm in a race right now. You are? You're bored? You sound sleepy. Uh-huh. Yeah. You ought to know me by now, big dog. I'm gonna stream every chance I get. You love saying that, don't you? I'm actually really glad that Der Stuco's chill now. Makes me feel very, very much how do you say it? Makes me feel very much better knowing that if he would have came into the freaking stream with his regular account, which I actually don't think he was able to do anything on, I don't know, but if he would have came on his regular account, I probably would have freaking kicked him out, if I'm being honest. At the time, I would have probably kicked him out. Unless he would have came in and asked what the whole thing was that I was trying to explain. Like, it's bad that his viewers were pissed off about me saying the thing that I did, but it being a misunderstanding. But the bad thing is, when he posted it, I know you read it too, he was talking about he didn't condone any hate towards me or whatever. So basically he was telling all of his viewers to leave me the flip alone. And I'm glad too, because them guys were starting to tick me off more than he was. Because it's one thing to start heat between two YouTubers and the YouTuber coming in and trash talking, but when your viewers get into it, it ends up being a lot worse. And I know for a fact, because apparently in one of the people I watch, Heist, in his stream, he got mad at the Railroader developers, which is a game, because of something to do with a bolt or something not being right on one of the locomotives they added into the game. And he went into their Discord and he had a conversation with them, And then his viewers went into the Discord and started harassing all the followers there. And he told everybody, he said, I don't condone that. That is not acceptable. And he ended up, I think he found out everyone who did it, and I think he either punished them in some way or something. I don't remember exactly what he did, but I think I remember seeing something about how he was going to find everybody that participated in that Discord argument, and he was going to ban them or something like that. By the way, I want a refund. This race said it would take me 18 minutes. I've been in this race for 21 minutes. It lied. Also, I'm using the Fiat, so what can you expect? Are you watching the stream? You can watch the stream and you can see how far I am and what I'm doing and what I'm using. My little brother, he just severely loves blue way too much. The entire interior is blue, and I hate to be mean. This car... Of course it is. You know, the funny thing about this car is it has 4 seats, but I don't know why, because there's no way anyone's sitting in this car at all. Like, you have to... Like, I know there's actually 4-door versions of the Fiat, which I would love to own one of those, by the way. I would actually love to own a 4-door Fiat. I think that'd be funny. But, my mom says they're ugly little vehicles, but I think they're cute. I really do. I think they're cute. You could turn it into a hot rod and nobody would ever say the difference. Or, you know what I mean. Oh my god. The horny bastard's here. This guy named Ricky has been freaking harassing me and posting weird things in my YouTube, and he's here. Now he's in the chat. Help me God, I'm gonna mute somebody tonight. Permanently. I think I have muted him once before and he just keeps on. Dude, I'm getting some speed now. Let's go. 150, 151, 52, 153, 152. That was the mix. Mushrooms? Yes. What do you think I don't do? Go outside? What kind of a question was that? Oh, is it like some kind of drug or something? No, in that case, no. I'm thinking about the mushrooms you find out in the forest and stuff. That's the kind of mushrooms I'm talking about. So I probably have no idea what you're talking about. Dude, there's nobody driving on this road. What the world? I expected more traffic than this. Mountain States, Great Basin. Alright, that's nice. And then we transition from forest to desert. And then right back to forest. That was interesting. Must have been something weird, I don't know. Everybody Aston Martin? Yes. Yeah. Why do you think James Bond drove it? That's all. That's all that James Bond ever drove was an Aston Martin. If you ever pay attention to any of the movies, he always seemed to drive an Aston Martin, which they're decent looking cars. What? Hell no. You've never heard of James Bond. I'm gonna ask you one time, Mr. Ricky, don't ever disgrace my chat with that pathetic flag ever again. He's putting the gay flag or the LGBTQ flag in my chat. Don't ever fucking put that in my damn chat ever again. I'll put it this way. It says in Romans chapter 1, verses 24 through 32 that I might actually be able to pull it up on my phone. Actually, I think I will. I have the King James Version, so I'm going to read it aloud. Actually, I'm going to read. It's actually a lot more in depth than it talks about something else. About end days, actually. I gotta find it. Romans chapter 1. Come on. Verses 24 through 32. Here we go. Alright. Wherefore God also gave them up to cleanliness through the lust of their own hearts, and dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one towards another, men with men, working with that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind, to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness. There's a lot of words that I don't really understand. Full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, whispers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. But if I remember correctly, something else my pastor talked about was the fact that it also mentions somewhere that in the end, all of them and everything else will end in Israel, conveniently and ironically. So, and that was the New King, or not the New King, that's the King James version, the only version that I read. It's actually the version that I can understand the best, which is kind of ironic because everyone else seems to not be able to understand it. But, yeah. Yeah, I was reading that and I had the game paused while I read it. Dude, I was paying full attention to that because that's not something to laugh about or anything like that. That is something to take very serious. But basically, that whole thing basically talks about gays and lesbians. That whole thing. And every time I get into that debate with people, people are like, where in the Bible does that say that? I actually go and I post that. And they'll go and read it. They'll most likely go and read it. And then they'll either see the error in their ways or they won't care. If they read the right version of the Bible, they'll care. But if they don't read the right version, then they won't care at all. Because what a lot of people don't understand is a lot of the newer versions and stuff, they erase a lot of that stuff so that it fits everyone else's comforts, so to say. But I will give the Catholic Church one thing. They might have changed a lot of stuff in the King James Version, but they at least kept that as a truth. But you know the bad thing? A lot of churches nowadays, even though they have the Bibles and everything, they're allowing stuff like that to be able to be done in churches and stuff. And it ticks me off that churches are going with the times instead of sticking true to what they were supposed to be, which was a place to learn about and worship God. Like, this is coming from somebody that's been a Christian his whole life. It's been basically the only thing I know, so... And I think it's very disgusting that women sleep with women and men sleep with men. It's disgusting, it's dishonorable, and it's pathetic. And then the whole fact that men are, how do I say this? Men are changing into women and women are changing into men. That's something else that he doesn't accept at all either. But people talk about all the time, you say that Jesus and God loves everyone and that he loves me, so why won't he accept me for who I am? Because you're sinning and he would accept you for who you were, but he also gave you the ability to repent and admit that you're doing wrong and never do it again, but all you do is continue to do it. So when you enter into the gates of heaven and God looks at you and says, I don't know you and never did, it's not my fault. It's your fault. Don't blame everyone else. Blame yourself. You had the chance. You've stared him in the face more times than I can count, and you still do your wrong. So don't dare blame anyone other than yourself. That's the way I feel about that, you know? Also, I'm pretty sure I lost a viewer because of that, but anyway, I don't care. Or not, at least I lost someone watching the stream. You know, I think it would be interesting if every stream I started, I read that. Or read a verse out of the Bible. You think I should do something like that? I think I should do that. Maybe that'll be something I introduce. That way I can read at least a little bit out of the Bible, and then everyone else can too. Nobody wants to listen to the Word of God because nobody follows the Word of God anymore. Unfortunately, I'm a dying breed. That's the biggest thing that ticks me off too. And actually, apparently, it says somewhere in the Bible that you're not supposed to eat pork at all. I didn't know that, but you know what? If I'm sinning eating pork, I'm sinning eating pork because I love me some pork and I ain't changing that. I hate to be mean, but that is the only sin I will continue to commit because I can't give up my pork. All right. Ooh, I paid a decent amount for that. I'm still going through the parts. That's insane. Hello. Yeah, I'm back now. You can, if you give me a second, I can send you an invite. I'm trying to level up these vehicles right quick, so I don't have to run them if I can keep from it. Some of them I'm gonna end up having to anyway, but oh well. I'll be glad when I get my touring car though, my first one. That'd be very nice and very helpful. I get the feeling the Ford's gonna end up being the vehicle I have to run with. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Yep, Ford's gonna end up being the vehicle I have to grind with. Great. Actually, the taxi might end up being the one I have to. Well, maybe we'll see. God, man, I'm telling you, I don't know what the world. I think COVID did a number on me. Cause my lungs have not been the same since I had it. Been coughing like crazy ever since. I don't care though. I really don't. If I die, I die. Ain't nobody gonna miss me. It's truth. All anybody sees me for is something to use, so way I see it, I'll be alleviating myself from a problem before it gets started. I'm there for everyone else, but nobody's ever there for me. And if I ask, believe me, I know. Alright, now, let's see, sir. Oh my goodness, you're at 137. You're such a lucky person. You know, I'd love to get Jay in here again. That'd be awesome. I was at a level 115. Darn. Can't believe that. Alright, let's see. What can we do? What you do with a drunken sailor? What will you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Let me see if I can find that same. I would too. You know I would. Just to piss people off. The Night Road. Ooh. We're gonna do the same one. 67 miles. Please be able to accept it. I sent it to you. Yes, it's working now. Ah, I have another viewer. Yay! Makes me feel happy. Why is the Fiat the... Oh, no. That's got to change. The Fiat has got to go. He's got to go. Just so you know, I'm using my crappiest vehicles, so... Dude, I've got like a gnat in here and it's driving me nuts. Ugh. Oh no, it's Duck. Rat's not here, go away!
One.
This car sounds so stupid. Boo, boo. It sounds so pathetic! Let's see. What? What? I don't understand what you're saying, but okay. I don't understand what you're saying. That's the problem. You're like speaking in syllables, bro. Come on, speak English. I still don't. I hear it, but I don't understand it. Stop messing with me like that. I'm topping out at 135. Why is this happening to me? It's the same speed that the freaking Fiat was topping out at. Why? I'm depending on you to make it to that point before I do, alright? Because this is just... Okay, there you go again. Bragging about that steering wheel, bro. I know you ain't. I'm just... That was very nice of her. A very nice interior on this car, I'll give it that. That's a wall. Well, I'm down to 100 miles an hour. It's not funny! Stop laughing! This car's really weird too, because like, I think, hold on, let me look at the dials. Like, you've got dials in the middle of the dash. What kind of vehicle does that? Yes. It would be just Shelby, by the way. Shelby and Ford paired up to make the GT40, I think it is. Ford Shelby. Sounds better as Ford Shelby. I'm not saying that it's politically correct. Do what? I thought it would be the other way around. I owe you $10, but whatever. Okay, I'll accept it. Neither do I, so don't feel bad. We'll just... How about this? Yeah, where'd you get that assumption from? How am I rich? Yeah, I got it off of my tax money. You know, they're talking about getting rid of taxes. Or at least getting money back. I don't know, but I hope to God they can't. Apparently, if Trump gets in office, he's going to keep... I desperately need taxes. What'd you get? What'd you get? Ah, graveyard shift. Literally. that's cool. There's a jump up here I'm gonna take. Oh, well, that's interesting. You know, apparently if I would have became a janitor for a school, I would have also been working for the government, so that's kind of interesting. Why not? I'm a good person to be around kids. Kids will look at me and be like, please don't hurt me. I'll dress in all black and just, hello children, you want some candy? Nah, that one janitor that gives kids like freaking candy that's soaked in weed or something like that. That would be something like an evil janitor would do. Like they'd get cocaine and coat it with like a sucker or something and give it to children. What? What's wrong with sucker? Oh God. It's the same thing, but it's like the British people, they call soda soda pop. Oh my God, shut up. And they call chips. What happened? Yeah, I'm still going. What happened? Why'd it kick you out? Oh, dang. I'm at 17%. I was depending on you to finish first. You realize it's gonna take me about 3 hours to get done with this now? Actually, it'll take me probably about the same amount of time. It'll probably take me about the same amount of time it took me with the Fiat, which is kind of sad. I thought this vehicle was fast. I swear to you, I will. Oh my God, yes. You know the sad thing about Tom and Jerry? Tom's still trying to catch that little mouse. They're in heaven and they're still trying to catch one another. If we could count the amount of times that Tom should have died, not only that, but the amount of times that Jerry should have died is insane. You know, there's a possibility that people can hear you on the chat and they're just gonna freaking freak out. How do you know? Oh, so you're the second person. Dang it, I thought I had somebody else in here. You know, that corner... that corner was sharp. I need to get me some soda or something to drink. You know, I played War Thunder and I did a live stream and I didn't even read about the M3 Lee. That was sad. What are you gonna say? Oh, now there's 3 people watching. Rat's not here, so she can't ban you, so it'll be me that bans you. Depends on what you say, though. Duck, I'm sorry, but Rat is not here for you to hit on, so who are you going to hit on now? And if you say me, I swear to God, you're gone. It's a guy! I would die first. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna come to his house. I'm gonna take a lovely little knife, and I'm gonna cut his dick off. I'm gonna shove it. Then I'm gonna bake it, and then I'm gonna shove it down his throat. Then I'm gonna leave his house, and then I'm gonna burn his house to the ground. You want to make a bet? well, you're right. I don't have the guts to do that to a fellow American. But if I had to do that to some people that were threatening my country, yes, I would definitely do that. Oh my God, why is that loud? God, stop. He's not pouting. You said pouty, though. I'm only at 28%. This is sad. It's already at 10 minutes. Do what? Did you say I'm gonna pee all night in my room? Because that's what it sounded like you said. No, my dad used to pee in one of those freaking things they give you at the hospital when he was a truck driver just to keep from having to pull over to a rest stop. You know, it would be really interesting. Bye, Duck Gamer. Have a good night. It would be really interesting if the new... It would be really interesting if the newer rigs had, a toilet, yeah. Like, you know, the sleeper cabs and stuff. But apparently the only way you can get a toilet is if you get one of those trucks that has, like, the house. Yeah. My car only goes one... Well. I'm alone again, naturally. Well, that's just flippin' lovely. Oh my God, I'm not restarting that race. I am not doing that race over again. You can forget that. 70 miles is insane. Maybe I can do something that's a little bit faster. 16 for 50 miles. That's Los Angeles to Dallas. Here we go. 8 minutes. We'll do this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this stream here in a second once I get done doing this, and I'm going to put in Red Dead Redemption.
3, 2, 1.
Excuse me. Right. And I missed my turn. You know, I talked about it before, and you know, a lot of people probably think I'm really stupid for saying it, but one of the things I've talked about is I've always wanted to get me a wolf dog. Ever since I started loving wolves, I love the idea of getting a wolf dog. And I think that I'm going to get one soon, hopefully. Well, not soon, but when I'm able to get one, I want to try to get one. I knew somebody, or I know somebody whose friend, and I'm going to tell this story because it makes me very angry to talk about it, but it's an interesting story, and I think I want to get other people's opinion, I guess. So, a friend of mine told me about his quote-unquote bestie getting. She had always wanted a German Shepherd, and you know, that's cool. I agree with that. Yes. But she wanted a German Shepherd, and she got one, right? Well, this stupid biatch, excuse my French, I don't like her very much. I don't like her at all, actually. But, and I don't care who knows it and who don't. I really don't. But this stupid bitch, she wanted to get the dog trained, but she decided it was a good idea to get the dog trained like a police dog. So she starts getting the dog trained, and then the dog starts getting older, and one day the smaller dog that they already had goes after the German Shepherd, and because it's getting trained to be a police dog, it attacks the other dog, puts a very big hole in the paw of the small dog, right? This idiot decided that because of this, she had to put the dog down. So she bought the dog just to teach it to kill, basically, and then when it almost does so, you kill it. I'm sorry, but a person like that does not deserve to own a dog. Not one bit. Not in my opinion. You don't deserve to own a dog. If you're going to purchase it, you're going to get it trained to be a killer, and then when it is a killer, and it almost kills that other dog because it attacks it, you put it down. Yes, you're a stupid bitch, and you always will be a stupid bitch. Because you don't do that. I have 3 dogs. Every time Buddy, my white one, he's the one that usually does all the fighting, every time he goes after Deuce, the bigger dog, Deuce backs off, because he's a little coward. And I grab Buddy, I give him a spanking, and I put him in the freaking kennel. That is how you treat situations like that. You don't fucking put them down. They are beings just like you are. How would you like it if I put your ass down, huh? How would you like it if I came to your house and I put you down like you put that dog down? You wouldn't like it very much, would you? You killed a dog because of the fact you made the mistake. You, not anyone else, you made the mistake of getting it trained to be a killer that follows orders. You, not anyone else. So no, I do not have any respect for her, and I never have, and I never will. I didn't respect her before then, but that made me disrespect her even more, because there is no need to do that. And then my friend, who I'm referring to, he asks for a purebred border collie, which border collies are very beautiful dogs, and I think it would have been very easy to train and to take care of one of them. Instead, his parents go and get him some mutt that's mixed with so many things that it's literally thinking irrational. And then the dog attacks him. And instead of putting it down, he takes it to the shelter and gives it to them. Like she should have done. You didn't want that dog, you take it to the shelter. You don't kill it. You're a killer if you do that. German Shepherds are some of the most beautiful creatures, and they are the most obedient if you train them correctly. You made the mistake of getting it trained like a damn killer. That's your mistake. So why should that dog have to pay for it? And you're damn, it might have happened 2 or 3 years ago, but you damn Skippy, that I'm gonna hold it over your damn head for the rest of your fucking life. Excuse my French, but this is a subject that I don't take very lightly. I will not name her nor my friend for the sake of the YouTube people not going over to their channels and busting their balls, but they both have channels. I'll let you know that. And apparently, this bestie of my friend had her opinions about me to begin with, and of course you know that my friend, being the kind of person he was, he didn't want to say anything to me because he was afraid it would hurt my feelings. And now he doesn't say anything to me because he knows I don't give a damn. I don't give a shit what other people think of me. I never have and I never will. You have your opinions of me all you want. But it's just like I said. I know who I am. You don't. You've never met me. You've never come face to face with me. And until you do, you keep your damn mouth shut and you keep your opinions to yourself. But I do not agree with some stupid ass teenage fucking girl killing an animal because of the mistake that she made. Okay, I have 3 dogs. Every single one of them have attacked me at some point. Well, except for Deuce. Deuce is a good boy. But Buddy and Shadow have both attacked me at some point. I show them who's alpha of the house, and we go on about our business. I've actually scared Buddy so much sometimes that he shakes. But I do not hurt them. I do not break bones. I do not beat them. I do spank them if they do something wrong, yes. mainly because they know better, all three of them. But you know the funny thing? Buddy, the one that I spanked the most, Buddy, the one that I disciplined the most, right now he's in my bed sleeping. Right now. He's not in my mom's room sleeping with her. He's in my room sleeping with me. Trust is something you earn. And to that friend of my friend, you didn't earn the trust of that dog. You tossed it on someone else to train it. And then look what it got you. A fucked up dog because you were too fucking lazy to train your own animal. And then you put it down like it's beneath you to deal with it. I won't ever respect you. I won't ever like you. And I hope my friend Brandon is watching this. And if he isn't watching it now, I really do hope that he would. But my friend Brandon, he found out one thing after the dog incident. He found out he was more of a cat person. And I'm not a very big fan of cats. I will not lie. I've never been a big fan of cats. I've been more of a fan of dogs. Dogs are more lovable. Cats seem to try and stay away from me. Dogs, they love me. You know, people say that animals can sense how much of a good person you are. And I'll say this. I've never had a dog strike at me because I was a bad person. I've had a dog strike at me because I've aggravated them too much, buddy. But never once have I had a dog strike at me because I'm a bad person. So do I believe that I can handle a wolf dog? Yes, I do. And I will continue to believe so. Because I know it's true. I know I can handle animals. Animals are beautiful. Wolves especially. So will I take a chance on getting attacked by an animal? Yes, I will. And I always have, and I always will. That will not be something that changes. Not today, not ever. Animals deserve just as much respect as we give any other thing we own. So you tell me why it is that people think that it's okay to harm animals. You tell me. Why is it that you think it's okay to go train an animal to be a killer, and then you put it down because it killed too well? You know, the one thing I can say, my dogs being inbred mutts like they are, they all still love me. Maybe not because of what I do for them, but because they know, no matter what, I will always love them. And I wouldn't betray them and put them down because they made a mistake. Matter of fact, it would be the complete opposite. You see, my dogs, they love me. And I honestly think they always will. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a lovely night. And remember, mess with the wolf, you're gonna get the fangs. I'm going to slip the Red Dead Redemption disc in, wherever it may be, and we're gonna play some Red Dead Redemption. If you would like to join in the entertainment, please do. Thank you, and remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.